All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been waiting for this update to happen for pretty much the entire season now. We just got the brand new Lucky Draw update. This one is going to be for the Wetlands Warrior Draw. And it's going to be bringing in the new legendary MX9 Heartless. I had seen the leaks on Twitter for this gun like weeks ago, and ever since then I've been hyped just because, one, the MX9 is a super fun weapon to use, and two, this is a super cool looking legendary with such a like unique death effect that we've not really seen, you know, in COD Mobile yet. So if you guys take a look at the bottom right corner, you'll see this sort of like little mini preview. I don't know if we can make it bigger. That's kind of bigger. But yeah, the dragon is actually going to come up and like chomp down on your opponent after you get the kill, and I just think it's super cool. And I'm not entirely too sure why they called this the Heartless Draw, because definitely it looks like it should be called like Dragon's Breath or something, since it very clearly has a dragon on the weapon and is like, you know, fire kind of themed, lava themed, whatever. But yeah, either way, excited to hop into this draw. We also have a folding knife, which is one of the cooler ones. This actually looks very similar to the Halloween one that we had, except for even cooler because it is animated and Fire Tricks emote. Okay, this looks dope. Swinging around a fire makate, you know what I mean? Hopefully we can just skip over all that extra stuff and actually get the MX9 relatively early. I feel like I'm kind of overdue for some good luck, and off the start actually pulling the folding knife. So if we could knock out the MX9 in our second pull, I'm happy. That would be a dream come true. But it doesn't look like it's going to be happening here because we got ourselves the wingsuit. It's okay, we're still relatively cheap here on the draws. 120 CP. COD Mobile, listen, I'll take it for the third draw. Or not. We'll take the Later Gator Charm. All right, I'm okay with that. Flora themed. Moving forward here, draw number 4 is going to get us the Antelope A20. This is for the halfway mark of the draw. We're going to be snagging the Renetti. Listen, COD Mobile, it's not too late for you to redeem yourself. I'll still take the MX9 for 800 CP. Okay, you know what? It's fine. There's the Outlaw. At this point, all of my faith is like just destroyed. I'm accepting the fact that I'm probably going to get the MX9 last. No shot. Dude, why are they playing with my emotions like that? Bro, as I'm like accepting that I'm gonna get it last, it froze on the gun. I can't believe it. Bro, that was the biggest tease I've ever seen in any Lucky Draw ever. Like, there's been times where it's like hovered over a gun, but it's never just like straight up sat on it for 2 seconds. That was something else. 2,800 CP, give me the character. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, there goes another $100 out of my bank account. Enjoy it, COD Mobile. 3,900 CP. We'll get the guaranteed MX9. I don't know why I thought this draw was going to be different. Like, we usually get the weapons last. I just had this weird feeling that maybe we were going to get it earlier. But yeah, there we are, unlocking the legendary Heartless MX9. If you guys could do me a favor, I'd appreciate if you went ahead and gave this video a like rating just to go ahead and, you know, show your respects to my bank account. It would mean a lot. I know in the last Lucky Draw, we set a like goal of 10,000, and we actually had knocked that out in 8 hours. So we're going to just like go even higher this time and set a goal of 20,000. If we could actually hit that, that would be insane. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a build here for this gun. And this is the build that I came up with. And the MX9 is one of those beautiful weapons that actually has a lot of unique attachments that are kind of different from the traditional guns that we see, where they have like a lot of downsides on the attachments in order to have a benefit. But with this weapon, a lot of the attachments just give really good positives with really no downsides. So here's the overall attribute details, and in order to achieve this, we've got the MIP extended light barrel, no stock, aim assist laser, hybrid mag, and firm grip tape. And overall, I really don't see any reason to not use this build. You have a major increase in mobility, you have hit flinch stability, an increase in the magazine and the reload time, extended damage at range, and better bullet spread accuracy by a pretty significant amount. Then if you look on the other end, as far as like the negatives to this build, plus 15% hip fire bullet spread. I rarely hip fire. If I do, I'm like point blank, so the shots are still going to end up connecting. And then a visible laser sight only when you're aiming down sight. So it's definitely something that's not really giving a disadvantage either. So overall, yeah, this is the build we're going to be using. I'm excited to hop into some games with the MX9. This is the most hyped I've been for a gun skin in a while. So I'm going to start queuing up into a ranked match, and I'll see you all once I find my first game. So we got ourselves a match of firing range hardpoint here for our first game. Getting our first look here at the weapon as well, and the iron sights are like super clear, which is a huge advantage in comparison to the default MX9. I would say despite the MX9 having like really clear iron sights, it's still kind of obstructing having that like circle iron sight to look down. So this is going to give you a lot more visibility. Super curious on if this actually does have reactive forms. Go ahead and lay this trip mine down. And there we go, getting our first kill. I love that death animation. That's got to be the coolest death animation that we have on a legendary gun. Maybe just like straight up in the game. Yeah, the thing's so cool. Go ahead and pop the UAV into this guy. Oh, I just realized that my hit effect goes really well with this because they're both like kind of orange. Go ahead and take out that player. Oh, yeah, I'm getting sprayed out here. How many shots you got? Hopefully that wasn't a Holger player shooting at us. Just realized we also have someone on the other team who's got the skin as well. I'm gonna go ahead and start like pushing up here. Oh, yeah. With that hip fire and accuracy, still pulling through with that kill. No problem. I got a shield to work with. Let me just go ahead and drop it down because all the players pushing in a second. There goes one. Also, I'm just not realizing, I don't think I put Vulture on this build. Oh my gosh. We're just beating players. The Iron Sights give me like confidence to just challenge players across the map despite this really not having great range. Enemies are spawning way out now. Able to pick up 2 more kills. That gets us a swarm and advanced UAV. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, the Iron Sight gives me such confidence. Got 1 player A long. Nice. Running low on ammo. Hey, luckily this player was rocking the MX9 as well. We'll go ahead and pick it up. Use it as my primary. Not entirely too sure what their build is in comparison to mine, but we'll ride with it. Let me just spawn up in front of me. There we go. Puts us on a 15 kill streak. There we go. I would love to get another advanced UAV right now. We're streaking up heavy. I'm hearing footsteps behind me. Yep, that's why. Okay, there's the swarm. Enemies are still kind of surrounding me. I'm coming off here in a minute. Yep, advanced UAV. Go into this guy. Ow. Oh, that would have been such a big kill to get. I gotta use this advanced UAV. Oh my gosh, if I would have lost that fight, that would have been such an L. We have just enough ammo here, we could probably snag this nuke. There it is. Let's go, man. First game on here of the day in general. I didn't warm up at all before hopping on. We ended up getting the nuke and we're going down right after. Well, hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and call it in. Someone on the other team just said Noah, bruh. I'm gonna say hi as I'm calling in the nuke. Let's go, man. Ooh, nice little beam there at some longer ranges. Nuke coming in here. We're gonna go ahead and overtake the hard point or die to a Sparrow. Cool with me either way. Oh, we got our new kills, but they didn't like actually show up in the feed because of my death. Got 2 players hanging out here. I love that death animation, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this shield down here. Nice. Got another player down there. I'm not sure what my teammate was doing, but I'll go ahead and snag up that kill right in front of them. 2 players here on the objective. There goes the one. Teammate's picking up the other. Got another one who's going to be going probably mid or up top. Oh, through the smoke. Let's go. Yeah, they might have ran over here, to be honest. Another swarm. Yeah, that'll go ahead and do it here. Bro, someone on the other team said, you're that YouTuber. Yeah, I'm that YouTuber. 150 to 57. Dominant performance here from our squad. Picking up a nuke in our first ever match with this thing. I'm hyped. Oh, dude, that felt so good. Like, I still don't even feel warmed up, but I think that's where we're just going to go ahead and call it here for today's video. Just straight up one and done it. Get this lucky draw vid up as soon as possible just because we had such a phenomenal gameplay for the first one. So yeah, with all that being said, man, love the gun. Excited to use it again in future live streams. We'll probably be live later today grinding out Undead Siege and unlocking a lot more Aether Crystal camos, but once we're done unlocking a couple of those, we'll definitely be hopping into multiplayer and using this thing on live stream, so stay on the lookout for that. But with all that being said, that will do it here for today's quick lucky draw video. If you guys enjoyed, once again, I'd appreciate if you went ahead and drop the like rating. We're gonna shoot for 20k here on this one. If we can make it happen, that would be awesome. But that'll do it here for myself, and I will catch you all in the next one.